What's up, everybody? It's been a while since I've done a video here. Haven't shaved in a couple days, probably since the last time you saw me. We're out here, I guess it's May 10th. We got pike season, lake trout season opens tomorrow, and I'm gonna spend the day today looking for some bowfin. We're gonna go up shallow. I was out a couple days ago looking around for them, and they're just not there yet. Water temp still looks a little bit cold. I'm not quite sure how it's gonna go. It's funny, as early of a spring as we had, our water temperatures are actually pretty much on par with what they normally are, if not actually a little bit lower. So we're gonna go have a peek and see what we can do. Right there. All right, you better have been recording. Good. Big old female right there. So let's go through the inevitable process of getting this one unhooked, and then we'll talk about it. Probably gonna be 7 pounds or something. Got there. We're just over 7.5 pounds. Bowfin, to me, one of the cooler fish out there. They're ugly, they're not good eating, but they're a lot of fun to catch, and they're absolute dinosaurs. These things have been around for literally 100 million years, virtually unchanged. They're feisty pricks too. No, they have very, very strong jaws, and they have a lot of little sharp teeth. Now, they're not serrated in the same way that a pike or muskie is, so you don't need a leader. But you definitely don't want to put your hand in that mouth either. Very, very cool. This one's a female. The males right now have a really bright green color to them. What I'm looking for here right now, because my sight fishing conditions are not ideal at all. You know, it's a little cloudy, we got a ripple, I got carp stirring everything up. What I'm looking for is this really long dorsal fin that they have here makes a wave. And I'm kind of looking through these reeds and just trying to catch a glimpse of that wave. And that one there, luckily, was out in the open a little bit. And put a jig in front of its face, and it wanted to eat. Now, you can keep them out of water pretty long because they actually can breathe air, but we will get this one back, and then I'll talk about it a little bit more. But what I'm doing here, like I said, it's the sight fishing part is very important. You know, we're still pre-bass season, and I'm up here fishing in reeds. I don't want to just cast around randomly and catch largemouth. It's not a good look. So I'm going along until I literally see a bowfin before I even make a cast. Now, as far as lures go, the lure itself I don't think is overly important. You just want to put it in front of their face. Now, I do have a few requirements. My requirements are that it sinks fairly fast, has a lot of movement, and has a very strong hook. And for me, a jig just encompasses all that. It's weedless too, relatively anyways, with the brush guard. So like I said, the jig doesn't really matter, you just want a strong hook. I've got a chigger craw trailer on it, but truthfully, any type of trailer, I don't think it really matters. Their eyesight is not very good. Their lateral line is incredible though. If you put something right in front of its face, they're gonna eat 90% of the time if you get it in that very small strike zone. And that's part of why the sight fishing again is important. Now, I was just about to head out of here when I got that one. I have seen a couple, but there's kind of two sections to this area that I'm fishing. One of them, which is where they typically spawn, it's a little bit deeper, has few fish, and the water's about 2 degrees colder than the back section behind me. Now the back section behind me, which is where I've seen more of the fish so far, is so littered with carp, they're just stirring it up and it is mud. Now, I went brook trout fishing yesterday, which was a lot of fun, and I know I've still got some worms in my truck. So I've been debating running back to my truck and grabbing some worms and trying to get a carp, just for the hell of it. But after getting that one, I might scoot around here a little bit, might still do the carp. We'll see how it goes. I think as the sun gets up a little higher in the sky and the water warms a little more, we're gonna see the bowfin start moving a little bit and have a better day. But the carp sounds interesting to me now. There's a ton of them there. I have the worms, probably not the most ideal carp bait. I'm not a carp guy, but they're there. And they say when you get lemons, make lemonade. So I might go do that. Carp moved and now I can see better down here. Down here. Another good 7-pounder or so. These bony jaws, man, once you get through them, they're not easy. Close that down. Another nice specimen there. I actually lost a part of the dorsal fin at some point. Big chunk missing there. But we'll get her back, see if we can get some more. Take long for another one. Loaded in this corner. Ooh. Cookie cutters, man. All great fish. Another real nice one there. Just moments after that last one. Again, it's going to be another 7-8 pound fish. Let her go. Part of what I love about doing this is not even just the bowfin itself. One of my favorite things about bass fishing is flipping a jig. You know, I've got a 7/6 medium heavy, 65 pound braid and a jig, and you're hooking 7 to 8 pound fish doing it. It's a blast. It's a style that I love. And as I mentioned before, they're super cool fish, 100 million years old. They can live to 30 years of age. They're pretty dumb. You put a bait in front of their face, they eat it most of the time. So good time. We're gonna keep going. Water's real muddy right here, so I assume the carp are nearby now, and might add that to the mix. glared at it to beat so many times, just never got it. It's actually moved to the clearer water. It's actually a male. Good one too. Good fish. I moved back into the clear water. So I was tired of the carp stirring everything up, and I'd never been able to follow that fish around in the dirty water. But I think I had it on at one point. It went under these reeds, like a mat of it, and I pitched in. And it felt heavy, but I never felt a pull or a bite. And I went to pull it away, and the thing thrashed on the surface. So I think I had it, but it was really, really weird that I didn't feel a bite. And then it was a little bit spooky, but it kept flaring at the bait when the bait would get near it. So I followed it. Finally, once I got a little bit of distance and still able to see it, it ate. And we're gonna get after it, try and get more. I keep getting SD card errors, so I hope I can have some footage for you. Annoying me, but just got another cookie cutter 7-pounder. It was such a cool fish too. I'm kind of mad that my camera was off, but it is what it is. Get it back. See if we can get another one. I swear this SD card thing is going to be the end of me, but a nice male here. Finally show you some of the colors on them. Don't shut it, don't. You shut your mouth, you prick. You don't want to give me my trailer back. See. Either way, you can see the nice green colors, and you can really see that eye on the tail. Eye of Sauron. But yeah, no, these carp are everywhere. It's chewing up the water. It's making it really, really difficult to see these fish now. But it's funny, I've tried fishing for carp for like half an hour today, and you ever see those like Facebook memes where it's like tag a buddy that still couldn't catch a fish? That's how I feel today. There's thousands of carp here, like globs of worms sitting on bottom. They don't want anything to do with it. But when I'm running into bowfin, they're biting. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. That was the whole plan today anyway. And I don't even remember how many I'm at now. I know I've lost some footage, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll give it another hour or so, see how many more I can get. Just lost another clip because of this SD card. Came off. Well, that about wraps that up for today. Had a really good time. Obviously, having SD card issues. Have to film this on my phone at home. The outro I filmed out there is gone now, and GoPro's still acting up. I got to format the SD card and everything, so we'll get this done and out of the way. If you have any questions regarding bowfin fishing, you know, drop a comment below, let me know, and I'll answer them the best I can. Got a busy couple weeks coming up with lake trout and pike season opening. A lot of trips booked. I do still have some openings though, so anyone interested, let me know. I'm hoping this year to be a little bit more active on YouTube. It's been a few years since I have. Young kids and everything, but they're a little older now to the point that I can make a little bit of extra time. They're not quite as needy. And yeah, I'll try and get at that. So if you have suggestions, stuff you want to see, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like the video, and hopefully we'll see you soon.